morning, passport holders. Today is June 16, 2015, day 228 of the vlogs, and I am on my way to Scrambl'z to meet up with Rocco. Longtime passport holders will remember that I hung out with Rocco at Chino Bandito in Chandler. I think it was like the first month or so that I was vlogging. Rocco is a former coworker of mine turned mentor and one of my best friends. In the fact that he's seen everything. He's had companies get acquired, he's had companies completely fail, he's been in the game, out of the game, and at this point I think that he's kind of in this interesting spot himself where he's stepped out of the game and then is now stepping back into it, and I actually think he's trying to change the way that the game that he's playing. In particular, I think after this he's going up to a TV show meeting. What he's going to be doing with the TV show I have no idea, but he always finds interesting projects to work on, so yeah, it's always good to meet up with friends, and especially in their hometowns, so good stuff. That was an incredibly productive brunch with Rocco. You know, it's always great to catch up with him, and we talked for 2.5 hours non-stop about his situation, his wife's situation, what's happening with their daughter, which it's amazing to me that Twee is now in high school. I mean, she graduated from middle school. She's in high school. So Rocco and Marina have 4 years before they can execute on their escape plan. And it was a lot of fun to talk with Rocco about kind of what they think they're going to do and where they're going to go. And we were talking about a lot of different things, and he heard me out regarding an idea that I had had as a result of my talking with Sonny, and he sat there and Rocco said straight up, like, you have to do this. You have to do this now. And he believed in it so much when I showed him the real problem set and the opportunity that it presents. And he said straight up, if you need cash, let me know. We will solve that problem for you. Which basically to me means, especially with the way that he's saying that he would personally cut a check. Or worst case scenario, it'd be, you know, a phone call to one of his friends. But the context of that conversation made me really feel like he personally was going to cut me a check. So, you know, hopefully I don't need it, but I am going to move forward with it because if his response after over 25 years of doing this and you know, funding businesses or helping businesses, mentoring businesses, starting businesses, closing businesses, is that exists, then I may be onto something here. I mean, I'm not looking to create a huge, you know, gigantic empire. That's not my thing. Like, all I want is the opportunity to continue to travel. That's it. It's really small. And the way that I travel right now is incredibly cost effective. So, you know, we're talking less than a couple $1,000s a month in order for me to continue to do this. So I believe that is out there. It just may take a ton of work in order to get there. But I've got 6.5 weeks until the start of VidCon. So if I can execute on this and move quickly, maybe. And I've got 4 weeks where I legitimately cannot work. Yeah, all of that came through this morning from my former company's HR department, that my understanding of the documentation is correct. I can continue to apply for jobs, but I cannot start a job without foregoing compensation. So I've got 4 weeks where I'm like sidelined, and I've got an additional 5 months where I can't talk about what I was doing with the company. It has been an incredibly productive afternoon. Yeah, kind of shocked by all of it, but at the same time, I am enjoying it because, you know, how negative I was yesterday versus how positive I am today, it's a good thing, and I've got the support of a lot of friends, which I was not expecting. So at this point, I am going to hang out for the U.S. Women's National Team match because it just turned on and it is awesome, and I'm very interested to see if the ladies can come out as the Group D winners. So yeah, I got a soccer match to watch. Oh, the ball's on the back of the net, but it's been called offside for the USA. This is so frustrating. Okay, but 7 minutes in, they've created a chance. I can live with that. I can live with that. The question is, can we continue to do so? Amy Wambach gets another goal right before halftime, and then a red card in the second half for Nigeria basically sealed it up. The U.S. goes through first. I believe it was Australia in second after the result in their match, and Sweden in third. And given the goal differential, I think it's very, very likely that they will go through. So that is the case after 2 days worth of head-to-head matches, and I couldn't be happier with the USA. 7 points out of 3. So it's a good day. It's a good day. Once again, I hate to be a huge nerd, but I've missed the first 3 episodes of American Ninja Warrior, which in all likelihood is my favorite reality television show that I watch, and I only watched 3 of them. So this one is one of those that may even rank higher than the scripted, amazingly produced television shows out there, because I believe in the athletes and I think they're so amazing. Thank you so much for your time and attention. I do appreciate it, and tomorrow's going to be a good day. I mean, hell, I'm going to the Facebook headquarters in order to hang out with a dear friend of mine, someone who I've been incredibly supportive of as she's grown past my ability to help her. Amelia's amazing, and I'm so proud that she's been as successful as she has been at Facebook. So to be able to catch up with her and to ping her and get her ideas on kind of where I should be going, that's really interesting. All that said, though, thank you once again for your time and attention, and remember, you never stumble upon opportunity by standing still, so go do cool stuff, and bye for now.